So in this video, we're going to talk about how to start a freight dispatching service from home and what is required. Okay, so the first steps are your startup equipment. You will need a phone. It doesn't matter if you have a cell phone or home phone, but a phone will be required. You will also need a computer, internet, access to the load boards. The major load boards out there is truckstop.com and the DAT load board. There are also several other load boards out there, but those are going to be the top two load boards that you're going to want to use. You're also going to need a printer, scanner, and a fax machine. If you don't have a fax, there are free fax or like e-fax services that you can use where they will send everything to your email. So they will provide you a fax number, and basically when a fax come in, it will come to your email in a PDF document and you can print it off. So that is something really good to use as well if you don't have the original fax machine. All right, so your next steps is once you have all of your equipment, and this if you don't have any training, you do want to come up with some form of marketing plan of how you're going to obtain your customers for dispatching. Social media is really good to use because everybody is on social media. So, it doesn't matter if you're on Facebook or Instagram, they do have where you can advertise, and, depending on how much money or whatever is in your budget, you'll reach a certain amount of people. So Facebook advertising is good. You have a lot of advertising you can do on social media. Also networking. If you're already in the logistics industry, you already may know owner operators or truck drivers. So it doesn't hurt to just ask them, hey, would you be interested in dispatch? Or do you know someone who is interested? It doesn't hurt to do any type of networking to get customers. And then last but not least, if you don't have any training for dispatching, like if you have never dispatched, then you're going to want to look into some type of training program so you know what you're doing. There may be others of you who do know how to dispatch, and the main thing you need to do is go ahead and get your startup equipment and start marketing for your customers, and then start with the load boards. However, if you don't have that training, it will be good to get some type of training program. Now, we do offer training, of course, with Bumblebee Dispatch. We have a lot of classes that we offer. Freight dispatcher training is one of the classes, as well as freight agent. So with all of our classes that we offer, we have an online course where you can just do the online videos and basically learn how to do everything. And then we have a hands-on training. The hands-on training is going to be more expensive, but if you want to do the online course, it's very affordable. Now, we did get a question of what would the startup cost be. So we're going to go back a second. And basically your startup cost, if you're looking for training for us, depending on what class you want to take, but a phone, that is something you already have. If you don't have a phone, probably less than $100. A computer, maybe that's something you have at home. If not, maybe $200 to $300 for a basic computer. Internet, I'm going to say $50 to $60 a month. Load boards, you're going to have fees. Depending on which load board you sign up for, there are going to be monthly fees. And then a printer, scanner, or fax. So your investment is very small. I would say less. If you're going to include the training with it, I would say everything for under $1,000. If you don't need training, then maybe everything for under $500. So it just depends on if you need the training, or not. But I would say you can get started, $500 to $1,000, you can get started. And then also depending on what you got to do for your marketing. So any marketing Business cards, if you have to buy those, brochures, or any type of marketing fees, that will also be in your startup price. So no, just really depending on what all you need. Everybody's going to be different. You may have some people who already have clients and they just need to get started with dispatching. Again, you can check us out at bumblebeedispatch.com. If you have any questions, please email us at info@bumblebeedispatch.com. Thanks.